Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a full-time reseller, which means that I go to places like the Goodwill outlet, sometimes normal thrift stores. Very rarely do I go to a normal thrift store anymore, but I find clothing, shoes, and accessories to flip online for a profit. So today we are in my storage unit. Behind me I have most of my inventory, and I am going to be bringing you guys along to pull all of my weekend sales from this past weekend. So today is January 1st, 2024. Happy New Year's, guys. I cannot believe we're in the new year already. It's wild. Today was kind of like my Sunday, super low key. I actually just woke up from a nap. I was so tired. But I figured I would bring you guys along today to pull my sales with me, like I said. I have all of my sales written down. I had about 14 on eBay and I think about 6 on Poshmark. So let's just jump right into it. It was a relatively slow weekend for me. I don't know about you guys, but ever since Christmas, it's been dead, which is normal. I experience that every year. Like, as soon as Christmas hits, or even the week before, my sales really start to decline. But no worries. It's all part of the roller coaster of reselling, and I know that. I just have to stay consistent, and yeah, I'm just excited to be in the new year and excited for a fresh new start. So anyways, this is the first thing that's sold. This is a handmade strawberry shortcake blanket. It's strawberry shortcake on one side, has the fleece on the other side. I've had this for just a few months. I picked this up at the bins just a couple months ago, so I paid a little over $1 for it. And it sold for, I didn't even write that down. This is the one of the two sales that I did not write down what it sold for. I believe that sold for like $20.81 plus shipping on eBay. The next thing that sold is actually something that I would never pick up nowadays. I picked this up probably 2 years ago at a yard sale. I think I paid maybe 25 cents for it, but it's like a desk organizer that plugs into the wall and your phone can charge while it's sitting on the one part of it. I can't remember, but I've had this forever. This sold for, I believe, $8 on eBay. Let's grab it. So like I said, I mainly focus on clothing, but I do have some hard good items. And I also love selling shoes, but my main items I sell, like I said, are clothing. This is what all my inventory looks like. I have a 10 by 30 storage unit. I used to have two 10 by 10s. That stuff in that corner back there is all personal stuff, but the rest is all reselling. So anyways, what we need is in this bin here. It is this guy right here. So it plugs in. It has two. Let's see here. It has that guy, and then it has one more. Oh, right here. I was going to say, please let me find it. So that's what that looks like. Your phone can go in there and then it charges. So it is actually pretty cool. Great for somebody's desk, especially if they're working from home. But again, I would not pick this up again. Definitely not. The next thing is actually a hat. I was going to say it might be over here. Yes, they're over here. So I actually recently listed this. It's a hat and glove set, new without tags. They actually had Marshall TJ Maxx tags, I can't remember which, on when I bought these at the Goodwill outlet. I removed those. Still new without tags. The brand of the gloves are Jones, New York. And the brand of the hat is actually Neck Warmers, but I thought it kind of gave the same vibe. So I sold these together. They sold for $10. Super easy, super quick flip for me. So I'm totally okay with selling that for $10. Again, I got these both from the bins, and I only had these for about a month. I did show these in a recent haul. So the next thing we're going to grab is going to be something that actually sold for me on Thursday on eBay. So technically, I'm shipping this out late. I could not find it on Friday when I came to ship out my packages. I searched for it now before I turned the video on for like 10 minutes before I found it. For some reason, this bin, I was just completely overlooking. This is why it's important to have an organized inventory system. I do have an organized system. Some of it is a little chaotic though, so it really shows when things like this happen. So let me show you what I'm talking about. And there's actually 2 pieces from this bin that we need. So we are going to go to the back here. This is a piece that I pulled already. I will show you that in a moment. But As you can see, these pieces back here are a little chaotic. So I have my sweaters kind of in these bins here. I also have some sweaters here and a little bit here. Very confusing. There's jeans back here, some normal clothing here. That's what I mean. It's pretty organized, but some of it is chaotic. So the bin that I was overlooking is actually right down here. I don't know why. I just was overlooking this bin. I think this was a different bin at one point. I recently changed it to this. But like I said, on Friday when I came, I was just overlooking this. So SW37 is the bin we need. We need 2 things out of here. So I'm really relieved, though, that I found this because, like I said, I was really starting to get worried. So the first thing, actually, this is unbranded. It is this hand knit. It just says knitted by hand. I'm pretty sure it was handmade. V-neck sweater. This sold on eBay. And the thing that I could not find on Friday is this vest that this buyer was messaging me about and said that he could only pay a total of $28, yada yada, big sob story. Big reason why he had to lowball me. Totally fine. I accepted his offer anyways. So this is a Tommy Hilfiger reversible puffer vest. Has the logo there. On the inside, there's also a pretty big logo. Total Y2K vibes. I think I got this from the bins if I remember. I've had this for quite a while though. It does say Hilfiger. It's reversible. I don't know if I said that. Like I said, the buyer sent me a message saying that he could only pay $28 total. I was happy to see this go because I've had this piece for quite a while. So I told him to send me an offer, which he did. I think his offer ended up being like $16 plus shipping because all my buyers pay shipping on eBay. So again, I was totally happy to see this piece go. Now this piece that I already pulled is probably one of my favorite thrift finds ever. I loved this piece so much. I personally love flowers, sunflowers more specifically. And look at this piece. I do believe I showed this on a haul a few months ago. I probably had this for like four or 5 months now. But this piece sold for $44.50 on eBay. This is just so gorgeous. A knit sweater with sunflowers, farm print. Super unique. So yeah, I was really excited to see this piece go. And if you guys know anything about me, you know that I love selling vintage pieces, especially unique prints, one-of-a-kind prints. Probably will never find this exact piece again, and I'm really happy to see it go to a new home. Okay, so since we were over here in the sweaters and jean area, I'm just going to stay over here and we will pick the rest of the jeans and the sweaters that I sold. So the first thing is a vintage pair of Ralph Lauren jeans, more of a little older, not super vintage. Had these for forever. The buyer sent me a $16 offer on eBay. I gladly accepted. These are in bin SW10, which is way down there. So I admittedly do not have a lot of shelving. Like everything but behind me is on shelves, but my shoes, the jeans, and some of the sweaters are not on shelves. So when pulling some inventory, it makes it a little tricky, but totally fine. I'm able to work with it. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to just buy like 10 shelving units at one time. They're not cheap. They keep going up in price. So you gotta work with what you have. So we are pulling from right down there. Apparently I don't have these pair of jeans. Apparently I already sold them. Like I said, these were definitely an older item. They're not in this bin though, so I'm really, really disappointed because like I said, this is an eBay sale. So that means I'm going to have to cancel this order, which will put a ding against my account on eBay. Honestly, one of the most frustrating parts of my job, and yet it can totally be controlled and it's all my fault. So I can't be mad at anybody but myself, but this happens way too often. So anyways, we're just going to move on to the next item. I'm not going to dwell on it. There's no use. There's nothing I can do about it. So, okay, so the next pair of jeans, I do know I have for a fact because I just recently got them. My boyfriend actually picked them out at the bins for me to resell. And I was shocked that they sold so fast. They sold probably within just a month. They only sold for $20, but they are Levi's men's pair of 5'11", tapered, like skinny jeans, gray. I put grunge in the title. Maybe that helped it. I don't know, but let's pull those. So those are right here, like I said. I just recently got these. I believe they are down here. I believe that's what this is right here. And that's going to mess it all up, but it's okay. Oh no. Creepy. The light just turned off. So this is it. Yes, it had the black label as well, which I believe helped it. It did have a little bit of wear on the pocket, but again, these sold for $20. And since I got them from the bins, I paid, again, a little over $1 for them, and that is it. We gotta go turn this light on because creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. It is almost dark outside. So, I hate being here when it's dark out. Creeps me the heck out. So we are going to finish up as quickly as we can. So the next thing that sold is actually in the same bin. Again, something I recently listed. And I'm really shocked that they sold so quickly. Now, these sold on my 35% off offer on Poshmark. I recently showed these in a haul, actually, probably about 2 weeks ago. These are celebrity pink joggers. These were originally sold at Walmart. I picked these up for myself, but then when I got home, I was like, wow, these definitely are not going to fit. Let me just list them. They sold for $16 on Poshmark in just 2 or 3 weeks. So I was really shocked by that. And unfortunately, again, another pair of jeans that we need is at the very bottom of this pile right here. So let us pull that pair next. That is a pair of That is a pair of Levi's women's straight leg jeans, size 6. Hopefully we have them because they're definitely an older piece. Fingers crossed. Pulling my sales attire. All right. Fingers crossed that we have this. Please, 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 please. Oh. You know what? These might be the pair that I was missing the first time. I'm going to have to look into those. Are these a size 6? They're not. That would have been nice, though. All right, we got 2 pairs of Levi's down here. Classic straight. I believe that is what we need. Size 6. Thank goodness. And then the next thing we need is right here, a pair of American Eagle women's jeans sold for $60 on Poshmark. I don't know if I said this, but I did send 35% off offers on Poshmark using Posher VA to all the likers on all my items that were older than 10 days. So a lot of these items that sold on Poshmark were from that. I did that on Sunday. I did that on Saturday. So between Saturday and Sunday, those sales were kind of rolling in. This came from that sale. I had these only for a couple weeks, got them from the bins. Again, they sold for $16. And the rest of the items we need are regular clothes and not sweaters, not jeans. 2 of the items are actually in this bin, which are stuff that I literally just listed last week on Thursday. So the first thing, let's see if we can find it, I believe is a viewer sale. I believe, because when I posted the haul showing this item, they messaged me or they commented on the haul saying they were going to look out for this item. And as soon as I listed it, pretty much, I got an offer for it. So I believe this was a viewer sale. So if you happen to buy this, thank you so much. Whoever it was said originally that they were going to buy it for their friend in Guam, because this is by the brand Crowns Guam. It has the Guam logo or flag I forget exactly what, but super awesome. This sold for $20 on eBay. Again, it sold the same day that I listed it. And then the next thing from that bin, again, sold the same day that I listed it. It was a vintage University of Maryland crew neck sweatshirt. I showed it in the same haul as that sweatshirt. And a buyer actually sent me an $18 offer on eBay, which was probably pretty low. I had it listed around $30, if I'm being honest. But it did have stains on it. It had a hole. So I was really happy to see it go really fast. So let me find this real quick and then I will show you guys. It's at the very bottom of the bin, but is this, again, University of Maryland, has some stains, has a hole. I only paid $1.28 for it, so I was really happy to see that go fast. If somebody sends me an offer really quickly on an item, I am very willing to accept that offer. The next thing I sold, I've had for only a couple months. It's a vintage Croft & Borrow all over print, like motorcycle USA print polo. I think Cassie might have gave this to me at the bins. Let me find it and I will pull it out. Actually, I think it's right here. This is new with tags. I gotta make sure this is the same thing. This is a long sleeve or short sleeve button-up shirt. Let me just double check on my eBay listing and sale and make sure this is what I'm supposed to grab. Yes, so this is what I was supposed to grab. This is what Cassie gave me. I think the first time that we ever met at the bins. This is new with tags, older piece, paid only a little over $1 for it. It sold for $15 on eBay. And there was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what. So we now have to go back on this stack of bins. Already pulled 2 off. We got to go to the bottom bin to pull out a J. Jill pair of wide leg pants. And I believe they're right here. Yes. These I had for just a couple months. These sold for, I believe, $16. No, they sold for $12 on Poshmark. This buyer that sent me this offer, her and I were countering back and forth multiple times. I think I had these listed for like $25 or $28. Linen blend, wide leg. Eventually, the buyer came back and sent me a $12 offer, and I was happy to accept, happy to see things go. Got them from the bins again, so only paid a little over $1 for it. So the next thing is actually something that I really, really loved. I bought this over the summertime, so I've had it for a couple months. But this sold for $26.81 on eBay. This is a vintage sailboat print knit sweater vest. Let me show you guys. It's up in this bin. Almost knocked myself in the head with it. Where are you? Is it in there? Is that... I swore I saw this in a different bin the other day, but maybe not. Maybe I did though, because I'm not finding it. Oh, nope, found it. Found it! Okay. Look at this, guys. This is adorable. I definitely showed this in a haul months ago. But look at that. Oh, my goodness. So next we are looking for bin 45, which is down here. And we are looking for a Bowden women's navy blue dress. This took quite a few months to sell as well. Probably would not pick up this piece again because it's more of a plain piece. I try to stick with more patterned, unique pieces when it comes to Bowden. So let me put you guys down and grab this and then I'll show you. I was just talking for a solid minute straight. Apparently wasn't even recording. But anyways, I don't even know if this picked up. But the next piece I'm looking for is by the brand Bailey 44, which I believe is sold at Revolve, Nordstrom, something like that. I'm not sure. It retails for a ton. But let me find it and show you guys. So when I originally looked up comps for this brand, it seemed like it could do decently well. But this only sold for $12 on Poshmark. I've had it for quite a while. It's this like front cutout sweater. It is a size extra small. That's probably why I've had it forever. But I was really happy to see it go. The next piece is in bin 41, which is directly in front of me. It is a vintage requirements plaid skirt. Honestly, loved this piece. Nothing is popping out at me today. I mean, these packages are really making me work for them. Sometimes the stuff will be right on top. Not today. Not today. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm trying not to get frustrated. Okay, so this is what this looks like. Has a fringe trim. This actually sold for my full price, for my full asking price of $25.81 on eBay. I've had that for only a couple months. The next thing is in bin 34. I've had this piece for forever. This is an Adidas women's hoodie. This sold on my 35% off offers on Poshmark. You gotta find it. It's like this coral orange color. It's a Climate Heat Adidas. This sold for $18 on Poshmark. Now this next piece, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure if I still have. It is by the brand Untuck It, which used to be a Bolo brand. Nowadays, it takes forever to sell, but Untuck It men's button-up shirt, supposed to be right here in this bin, so we shall see. Oh, guys, I think I found it. I believe I found it. Womp womp. Lo and behold, I don't have it. Another order I'm going to have to cancel. Fortunately, I think this was on Poshmark. Oh my gosh, I really hope so. Like, these cancellations have really been beating me up. And I'm really, really thankful that Vendu, which is the platform that I use to cross list and have been using to cross list for the past 6 months, they now have auto sale detection. So this video is not sponsored, I wish, but my sales are automatically delisted from the platforms that they don't sell on. So if an item sells on eBay, it's going to be taken down off of Poshmark for me automatically. Apparently this is an item that's sold on one platform and I didn't take down off the others. Happens to me quite a bit, especially when I have almost 3,000 active items. It can happen. So, really frustrating. Again, this was an older item, so that's probably why that happened. But 2 items in one weekend, in one day that I have to cancel. Really frustrating. Anyways, I need to hurry up. Apparently, I've been here for a long time, about an hour, but this is the brand Aku. This sold, I believe, for $14 on Poshmark on my 35% off sale. I've had that for forever. Again, happy to see that go. Next piece is in this bin. It's a Bonobos button-up shirt. Again, sold on the 35% off offers on Poshmark. That's what that looks like. I believe that sold for $14. Again, a piece that I've had for a really long time, so I was really happy to see it go. We only have a couple pieces left. This piece, again, I sold within just like 2 weeks. This is just by Princess Polly. Great filler piece for me, depending on the item. But I love this plaid cropped cardigan. That also sold on 35% off offers, and it sold for only $12. But again, I got it from the bins, only paid about $1 for it, and it sold really, really fast. We have 2 more things to grab. The first piece is a Knox Rose floral gauze boho dress. I love selling Knox Rose. Super great bread and butter filler piece for me, especially in the bigger sizes. So this is what this one looks like. And that one sold for $20 on eBay. Again, got that from the bins, only paid about $1. And our last piece is up in bin C. This piece I actually got a few months ago, but I'm surprised it only sold in just a couple months. This is an Eva Mendes for New York & Company linen dress. So this is a pineapple print. This sold for $18.48, I believe, on eBay. Sold within just a few months. I believe I got it around the end of summer, early fall time of 2023. So I have my 2 bags full of my sales. I'm going to take them home. I'm going to probably start packaging them tonight. I will finish them tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, January 2nd. This video should be going up January 3rd. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't often do ship with me, pull my sales with me anymore because it's honestly a lengthier video to film and to edit, but I figured I would film one because it's been a while. But I hope you guys had a really good new year. I hope you're excited for 2024, and I hope to see you in my next video.